This tutorial is going to cover converting NURB surfaces into polygon surfaces. I have here a simple plate that I've revolved, and I know it's a NURB surface when I click on it, and I see control vertex, I see surface points, I see isoforms. This is the giveaway. And also when I'm in my sub-edit, you'll notice that the editing vertices are a great distance from the actual geometry, unlike a polygon where those vertices are against the faces. I'm going to make sure I'm in my object mode, and I'm going to hold down my space bar. I'm going to go to Modify, Convert, and NURBS to Polygons. Now I'm going to go to the attributes. I'd like to manage the amount of polygon faces, and I want them to be quads. So I'm going to come over to my window, and I'll choose Count and Quads, and you'll see that by default it gives you a 200 setting. Now that's perfectly adequate for what we want, because after we are done with all our modeling, we always have the option to return and run the smooth tool on it. So I'm simply going to hit Apply. And you'll see now there's a new piece of geometry in the center of your viewport. You'll see that there's another piece of geometry inside your NURB surface. I'm going to center the pivot, and I'm going to move it out. And now I have two pieces of geometry. Now because of the history, I could always go back even to my path, and I could edit that if I chose. But now that I've deleted by type history, I'm done with that. I'll get rid of these sections. I'll go to my polygon, and I'll hit 3 on the keyboard to preview what it will look like when I'm finally finished. In this tutorial, we're going to use some simple NURB surfaces and apply pages from a newspaper to it. I'm going to start by going to Create, NURBS Primitives, Plane. I'll go to my top view, and I'm using my interactive to draw something to hold that texture map. I'm going to return to my perspective view, and I'm going to right-click, and I'm going to choose Assign New Material. I'll use a Lambert. I'll name it, and I'm going to go out to my folder to get my texture that I'm going to apply to this surface. I'll hit 6 on my